Welcome back, everybody. We are in Twin Elms after defeating an Adra dragon of extreme power and awesomeness. So we're going to go fight another dragon in this video. We're going to grab a room first, though. This dragon shouldn't be nearly as tough as the other one. I'm not going to lie. That dragon was the toughest fight in this game that I've encountered so far. With the ability to nearly one-shot our group members and just wipe out everybody at a whim, it was quite the encounter. Hang on, I'm gonna move my chair. I gotta get my chair into fighting position for this upcoming battle against the Sky Dragon. And so let's go kill it. We have to leave the zone, of course, because the dragon is clearly not in the city. We're going to the Temple of Hylia, whatever. Whatever her name is, nobody cares. Whatever the god of air is named, I guess that actually is pretty important. If she gets rid of air, we could be in trouble. Like, a lot of trouble. Yeah, let's not get rid of the god of air. But I do want to see what she has for loot, so it's time to go kill this dragon. Then her temple can go back to her followers and we can call it a day. Ah, there you are. I was wondering where the dragon went. The dragon here is big, don't get me wrong. Like, it's a pretty hefty dragon. Hands down, it is quite large.
Yes?
But it's not Adra dragon big. Because that was a rough fight. So let's surround her.
What is it?
She actually doesn't have that big of a hitbox. Unlike the Adra dragon as well. So, let's quick save. This shouldn't be as tough of a fight as the other one, to be honest with you guys.
Yes.
So let's see how it goes. Oops. Nope. Don't use that. Yes, use that. And let's see if we can get that freeze spell going. Ah, perfect. I wonder if she's good against freezing damage. If I were to move Aloth to here and get her to this side. Oh, kill that thing. Nobody cares about the little child dragon, right? I'm not gonna get any hate mail about killing a whelp. I hope not anyways. I'd feel a little bit bad if someone was deeply attached to the wormling. Because it's gonna die, along with its mother.
That's not very helpful.
It's down to 2 already. Child is dead. Down to 1. That was much easier than the other fight.
What is it?
That was just hands down super easy.
I'll take care of it.
A little bit underwhelmed, actually. Willbreaker is a grimoire, so that's gonna go to Aloth, of course, and then we just have some diamond and some gold. Normal junk.
Let's see what lies this way.
There is a unique weapon called Golden Thunir, which is a warhammer. That is fine. Has stumming. It has stumming on it. Very important. We killed the dragon. Do I feel? I actually kind of feel a little bit bad about that one. There's a ring of might here. Maybe it's because the really sad violin music is playing. That's probably why I feel a little bit bad about that kill. But there's nothing that we can do about it now because it is officially dead. Let's go turn in that quest. We're gonna go to not North Wales. We're gonna go to Old Song. And actually now I think we're ready to go to the end of the game, to be honest with you guys. So I'm just going to continue on from here. We're going to go to the Burial Isle. And we're going to go towards the end of the game. I don't know what else there is to do. Yeah. Let's go talk to the priest of Hylia. Tell them they can go back to their temple.
We saw you go up the mountain. Well, what happened?
She means to say that we're both very relieved to see you're safe.
Yes, of course, that too.
The dragon and its young are both dead.
Praise the Sky Mother and thanks to you too. I told you that an attack was the way to go.
And the Queen of Birds saw fit to bless us with a capable warrior. It is a shame that such a rare champion of the skies had to perish. All winged life is sacred to our goddess. Still, it is better that we can return to worship at the nest. Thank you. Not to presume too much, but you might pray to Hylia when you visit Terevron. She is grateful to all who aid her.
Sure, I'll get that done. We got 7,000 copper for that, which puts us at even more money we're not going to spend. 124,948 copper. Good God. Now, that being said, we can actually enchant some pretty decent stuff. We might as well, because I can't find any unique armor on its own. So let's get that enchanted with might. We'll give it some superb quality. And we will give it something proof. We will make it burn proof. What uses fire in this game? Not a whole lot. Acid proof, not really. Crush proof. Crush proof could be okay. Shock proof, nah, not so much. Let's go with crush proof. Alright, good. Next up is going to be her set of armor, which is also going to become superb. Can I just do all these at the same time? Of might. Oh, I actually have to do them separately. Okay. Okay, fair enough. I'll do that then. And she will have freeze-proof stuff, because why not? Good. Everyone has decent armor now. Everyone has unique weapons. Everyone's cruising around with pretty decent gear. This is a dexterity ring, so it should go to someone like Kana. Or, actually, let's give it to Edier. He's a tank. He could probably use it a lot more. Deflection and resolve. We'll swap those two out. We probably have a lot of gear, actually. Let's take a quick look. Before we go running off to the next area of the game, let's just take a quick look at what we have in our inventories here. Overseeing is kind of worthless. Pierce-proofed. That's actually kind of an awesome ring. So we'll put potentially useful things here. And then we'll go through them versus what we're wearing currently. And we'll make a decision based on that. Okay. So that's all of that. This is light armor, but we'll take a look at it anyways. And this is medium armor, and we'll take a look at it. I think we already have our weapons all set up properly. Although there is a cool quarterstaff here, but we're not going to use it. And anything else? The scepter, possibly a scepter. Don't really use the crossbow, and possibly the shield. And possibly the grimoire. We won't be using the fine scepter, or the exceptional wand. Or, oh, we have 2 amulets of health. I guess we don't really need the second one. Chances of us using both are pretty slim. Okay, let's take a look at some of this junk. Compared to what we're wearing. Okay, so she's using boots of stability, which is defense against prone and push. I could give her speed so she can move better. She is in melee, so that's actually a good idea. Edier, what are you using for boots? You're using Fenwalkers, which are against stuck, hobbled, and paralyzation. That's pretty good. I'm going to leave those the way they are. Constitution +1 versus defense against prone attacks and push attacks. I think I'm going to leave that the way it is. Kana, you're going to get some boots. What are you wearing again? Fenwalkers. Yeah, actually leave that the way it is too. And Aloth does not have boots. He must have stone-like feet by now. We've walked for thousands of kilometers. And he hasn't been wearing any shoes. So he is pretty beast mode in that regard. Now, I do have interesting query. If I throw this ring on her, and we look at the mod somewhere here. Aha, right here. So if we look for the Ring of Might, it's suppressing our plate armor, so there's no real... Damn it. There's no real point in having that ring on her. Does he have a ring that needs strength? Or does he have one? Defense stunned and defense prone, that's fine. It has might on it as well. So we have this ring that gives +3 to might. But ultimately, it's only going to give +1 because all 3 of our main tanks have +2 to might already. So I don't know if that's going to be really good for it. This armor is spectacular. And I think it's actually much better than his. So we're going to give it to him. Yeah, that's going to be good. Although, it is light armor, but it is what? Retaliation, does flanking damage, more damage reduction. But again, we have robes on these guys that are pretty decent. He's got a unique robe, which can probably be enchanted to make it better, like exceptional. And we'll make it crush proof. Sure. Same thing with this robe, we'll give it a little bit of bonuses here. So it's already exceptional. We'll make it up intellect. Or we could make it... Intellect is area effect and duration. So yeah, we're going to give it intellect. We want his spells to have a greater duration. And we'll make it burn proof. Done. Upgraded. Can I upgrade? Oh, that's his staff. We don't care about that. Let's see if we can upgrade any of this stuff. So we can make this thing have superb quality. We could also give it burning damage, freezing damage, shocking damage, slaying of all sorts. Look at it, get spirit slaying. We seem to fight against a lot of spirits. And we'll give it some burning damage. As for the exceptionalness of it, we'll wait that out for a bit. I mean, it's got damaging 2 on it, which is decent, don't get me wrong, but what else do we have? This is only exceptional as well. Is this superb? No, it's only exceptional as well. And this is superb, okay. That's fine. This is exceptional only as well, which is not awesome. And this is superb. Okay, so we have a superb weapon on Eltimar, a superb weapon on Pallegina. We have a nothing in terms of quality on this one. I guess it's accurate. Accurate 3 is pretty decent, but it doesn't have the extra damage that superb does. 45% extra damage is a considerable amount of extra damage. And now we have to consider really carefully who we want to give the extra damage to. The reasoning is we could make this weapon superb, which is actually a pretty decent idea. The Longfeller is a good weapon. It'll up Kana's DPS by quite a lot. I think I'm going to do that. Now, we're torn between Adair is exceptional and, oops, you know what, switch these so I just don't do this again. And damaging versus, I mean, exceptional is pretty good already, and he's not meant to do huge amounts of damage, whereas Durance is. So I think I'm going to make his the superb. Oh, I can't. It takes both eyes to do that, and we use them both up. We can, however, give it exceptional, which gives it accuracy, which is better than damaging. So we'll do that too. Alright, done. Problem solved.
Yes.
We have done all of our... Oh, we haven't done all of our looting stuff yet. So we have a shield. It's a small shield, little savior. Versus the Sura's supper plate, which is just a fine retaliation shield. This one is a superb preservation and herald shield. I'm going to swap them out. Yeah, retaliation is hands down awesome, but so is not dying. And that's just what we're going to go for. Dagger's not really useful. Unforgiven we don't need, so we're going to put that away. That away. This is a arquebus, so we're going to put that away. The dagger away. Probably the traps away. We'll put things away as we don't need them anymore. This is the Animancer's boots. So they are jolting. You know what? Here you go. Have some boots. I don't know what they do. I don't really care, but have some anyways. Oh, he gets some damage reduction from shock spells. Drake's spell is going away because we have a better weapon. Now the protective skin is a medium armor, and he's wearing light now. If we give this exceptional, which I'm going to do, we can give that to him. Then we can give this to him. Yes, I think it has a slightly higher recovery speed by 5%. Maybe we won't do that then. He doesn't need sneak attack or anything. It does look cool, but he doesn't need to have lower recovery. It doesn't really matter for him that much. And that's going to be amulets. Who's wearing what? Intellect and resolve. Fine, good enough. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a suppressed cloak. Oh, so are our boots. Our boots are already suppressed as well. Where's our cloak? Our sanguine plate's might is already suppressed by something else. Oh, with our girdle, right? Hey, our cloak doesn't look like it's suppressed. Excellent. So our cloak protection is actually still pretty awesome. Dexterity, athletic. We gave him something else that had dexterity, didn't we? Yeah, so what's athletic do? +2 to athletics. Kata, you're wearing that now. I'm tired of your bullshit. What was that again? That's intellect, and this is perception. Fine. Done. What are you wearing? Freedom, pierce proof. Alright. Pretty decent tanking ring. It's going to go to Edir in place of resolve. You know what, that's good enough. We spent enough time looking at loot and stuff. We killed a dragon. That was pretty cool. And now we're off to Burial Isle. That's good enough for loot. We've already killed the toughest fights in the game, actually. That's a little anticlimactic after this point. But we'll try our best. Anyways, let's roll out.
Hail, Estremor.
A thin, ragged man stands waiting on the barge, leaning on the oar. A smile of greeting splits his weathered features. It has been a very long time since an outsider sought passage to the Burial Isle. What is this Burial Isle? It is a sacred place, for it sits upon the great works of the builders. There, by our ancestors, all of our Amenfaths are laid to rest. If you go there, my friend, it is not a place where the living, or for the living to walk, or where the living to walk, whatever. Take me across. I will. Take care that you do not lose your footing. These waters have a fickle temper. Okay. Let's roll out. They can be as fickle as they want. I killed an Adra dragon and a sky dragon. The fickleness does not bother me. My microphone's weirdly positioned today. Hang on one sec, guys. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think. Gonna move it forward a bit. Yeah, that's about right. Alright. Good enough.
I have trod more secret and sacred
Oh,
places
Jesus.
in your company than I could have imagined.
Do you
Iovara.
remember when we were children, and the missionaries came to tell us about the gods? They told us we could see them in the stars.
Hold that Iovara. Iovara looks off into the distance at something that only she can see.
I remember when I heard that, I snuck out at night and climbed the watchtower in the old fort because I wanted to see them better.
Well, you're a dumb child.
That fort burned down a few years ago when we cast the missionaries out. It was the missionaries who set fire to it. They didn't want us to be able to use it. Shame. There was history in that fort.
That fort had outlived its use. It was a false sense of security. It was that, for me as much as anyone, seeing it burn, it made me think. She looks at you. This is your home as much as it is mine. Do you worry about it? It's been through worse. I try to remember or remind myself of that. It's nice to have the reinforcement.
I miscalculated many things since this began. I'm relieved you weren't one of them. It's a good thing we didn't hang you.
That's true. She looks off again.
I always knew this path would have consequences, but I never wanted to see Kratom suffer on my behalf. I don't think I can stay here any longer. I am told the Inquisition is gathering an army, that they have sent messengers to bargain with rulers from distant lands. Praetum is not built to withstand a siege. If war is coming, I should be doing what Thaos is doing. I will need allies. Allies in a stronghold that can resist an invading army.
You can feel the words formed long ago rising in your throat like a toxic black bile. Have you thought about Osionis?
Osionis. They have held off many would-be invaders, and their king has no love of the Inquisition's faith. I wonder, would he listen?
Maybe. It's a possibility.
What is
Are
it?
there spirits entering me? Why? What you doing? My body is a no spirit zone.
Well,
No entering me. It's not cool. I didn't give you permission. Oh, goddamn Bogras. Most annoying creatures in the entire game. And there's 4 of them. Wait, what? Why are you in melee? I was wondering for a second.
what is
Your
it?
fate is definitely not to be in melee. This is a blocked passage. You venture through a doorway into an underground tunnel. A staircase coils upwards, leading to a dim passage. On the upper level, light filters through the collapsed ceiling. A wall of piled stones and rubble blocks the way ahead. Pull it loose. The rocks are heavy and appear to be wedged tightly together. I'll do it myself. You heave and tug, but you cannot move the rubble. Okay, Edir. Edir grabs a large stone and starts heaving. Dirt spills from the cracks between the rocks. Edir's efforts dislodge the boulder, and it rolls free with a heavy groan. Other slabs and chunks of debris begin to break away. The massive pile creaks and rumbles, threatening to loose 1,000 pounds of stone around you. Edir steps into the gap and braces against the shifting stone. Edir holds the rock slide in place long enough for the party to slip through the breach to safety. Light breaks into the tunnel ahead, growing brighter as you continue. Soon the passage ends, opening up high on the cliffside of Burial Isle. Oh, I see where we are now. Oh, it's a body. Hang on. We'll get to you in a second, boots of speed. I probably should have bought some camping supplies.
That's not very helpful.
Oh, this is gonna be super duper annoying. Because they stun. They always stun. Alright. We don't have any spells. Good. We're off to a good start in this one. Let's heal up our people. Actually, Aloth, you know what? Just kill the things. Or at least mostly kill them. There we go. Problem solved. Only took a level 6 spell. And we'll heal up Aloth again. He did his job, so he deserves some healing.
This thing isn't doing the job.
We can't even gain any more levels anymore. We are officially max level, so that sucks. I like having a sense of moving towards something. Even in Diablo 3, when you reach max level, you get prestige levels. I like that. Gives you something to advance towards, even if it wasn't anything significant. Well, I mean, prestige points were significant up to a point, but even so. So we're up here with one single ghost.
This isn't working.
What do you mean it's not working? It worked just fine. We killed it. No problem. Let's get some mushrooms. If there's one thing we need while journeying into crypts, it's mushrooms. Whoa. That's a lot of people on stakes. Will-o-wisps. Oh, these things... That's a lot of dudes. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna fireball right amongst our group because they can take it. See, none of them even really took any damage from it. Actually, maybe it doesn't even hit. Maybe it's enemies only.
Hi?
No, all people. Just doesn't hurt our people very much. I kind of want to get back down to the base level of this place because in the event we need to go back for some camping supplies, which I've completely forgotten, it would be good to have a way out.
That's not very helpful.
Oh, that stun. Kill her. Kill the stunner. She's a stunning ghost. Oh yeah, I went there. Necrophilia only has to be fun for one. Alright, I think we're almost down to the base level again. Shades. Were Shades the one that makes shadows? Or were shadows the one that makes... I never remember which one's which. There's a lot of spirit things we're getting. Oh, sweet. Bunch of copper. Oh, Spectre. Lots of specters and ghosts and stuff.
Tell me.
Oh, Pallegina's actually stuck. Ooh, okay, shadows are all up in our grill. They're all up in our Kool-Aid, guys. Anything? That has a lot of people burnt alive. Like a lot.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
I wonder what those ghost things are that keep attacking me. They're not really attacking me, I guess they're just kind of hooking into me. Okay, we are back down on the ground. Good. I want to quickly look over here. I don't want to miss anything. Who are we fighting? Oh. Instantly killed a shade.
Well,
Kill the Spectre, I guess. And then we'll kill the shadows. I'm pretty sure the shades do make more shadows.
kill them all. What is it?
This is a very cool looking place. I'll definitely give it that. There's no denying its aesthetic value. Look at that. That is just badass looking. Sort of the crumbling ruins of an Engwithan place. Awesome. Let's go take a quick peek over here. We're almost out of time on this video, and when it runs out, I think I'm gonna go run back to town and buy another camping supply just because I know we're closing in on the end of the game. It's just, it is what it is. So I think I'm gonna go do that right now, actually. And when I get back, we will continue on into the actual burial ruins, which I think are up there. And we will be approaching the end of the game, which is both exciting and sad. I really enjoyed this game. Yes, it has its flaws. There were parts I didn't like. There are parts I love a lot. This was a huge jump back to nostalgia of Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 and Planescape, everything like that. But with the added benefit of being modernized with an entirely new combat system, which I really enjoyed. New spell system, new stat system. It was all quite good. But anyways, I'm going to stop the video here. In the next one, we'll be going back to the burial
Builder's
isle.
wisdom to you.
And then it'll be time to go to the last parts of the game. Like always, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.